Welcome to the Magic of Coffee. My name is Jordan, and across from me is my co-host Alex. This week, we take a look at the new Zendikar booster pack setup, talk about Double Masters, and as always, complain about Arena. We've got our coffee. Let's get into this.
Can we talk about something? Anytime that I do the intro, I'm like, this is good. And then that one time you did the intro where you were just like, and the state of the game itself. It's just the way that you did the intro. I was just like, yeah, he has to do all the intros because you definitely like, I think our voices are definitely for like, are for podcasting, but yours could be potentially radio.
Oh, I don't think about that.
That's what I like. It's so good. I'll play it after the podcast for you. Just that specific intro is just like, yeah.
No, I get that. But yes, welcome back. Episode, what are we on? 18 now. 18.
We have 2 more till the season finale.
The season finale. Yeah, we actually literally just talked about that. We're doing seasons now, boys.
Should we do 20 in season 2, or should we do like
I don't know.
10?
I don't know. We'll play it by ear.
I think what we need to do next season is season 2, episode 1. Season 2, episode 2.
We could do that.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, we could do that. That's easy. There's just titling differences. But before we get into everything, I bought something, and
yeah,
I want you to see what it is.
Oh, do I get to open it?
Yeah, you're.
It's so
opening it,
heavy.
guess.
I don't have my knives on me. Hold on.
The ceremonial dipping of the espresso shots.
Dipping? Pouring.
Pouring of the espresso shots. There's like a lip on it somewhere, or like a rip.
That's what I said when I lost my virginity, dog.
That works too.
Oh. I was just looking at these at the card shop.
Yeah.
Oh. Are we filming today?
We can.
Oh, yes. I love filming.
Yeah, I got another booster box.
I have to send it to all my nerd friends.
Yeah.
I got a surprise.
The last one probably for M21.
Zendikar's so close, so we might as well.
So close. And I was like, we've literally opened everything else. So like
We have to.
you know,
we opened the pre-cons. We didn't do the pre-releases, but like,
yeah, those don't really count. We might do some Thrones stuff.
I think we should. It's
Yeah.
just because like, this is another thing I forgot to put in the notes. I am going to have to unfortunately retract Ikoria being my favorite set in this right now.
Is Thrones now your favorite?
It's Thrones. I was looking through all the cards because I was building so we'll get into the whole meta decks that were in the pro finals.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the decks now that I made, like Team Rec, Terma Reclamation, excluding that one because that's the one I run. But I ran some Monada stuff, cat decks, things like that, and like I was like, Thrones is so good. I've mainboarded in my team Terma Reclamation deck. I've mainboarded questing.
Yeah,
it's just
Questing
too
is
good
so
to.
good.
Every time
there are phenomenal cards in Thrones. Questing, Murderous Rider.
Embercleave.
What is it?
Fervent Champion.
Perfect. Yeah, there's some phenomenal cards. It's just for me with Ikoria that is the most fun. Like running that mutate deck is the most fun I've actually had playing a deck.
Yeah.
In a probably ever, because it was so mechanically heavy, and if you figured it out and you knew how to do
and just
things,
stacking of
and
mechanics,
yeah. it's so satisfying. Like especially the Simic mutate deck that I was running, like Auspicious Starix was like the trigger for all of it. And if you could just, build that stack, especially if you had a Paradise Druid out, build everything on Paradise because they can't get rid of it outside of a board wipe. But even still, like whatever, at that point you have a board wipe happen, sure, but there's, you're so far along in the game, it doesn't matter, whatever. But yeah, and then having Auspicious Starix hit, and then it's just like.
Gagoosh.
Yeah,
Bonk.
So satisfying. It was so much fun. But unfortunately, the deck doesn't hold up in the meta, so.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of
I might go back this week and actually go just casually play that mutate deck again. because I am done with ranked. But
Hold this for a second. I'm gonna try to see if I can show the camera how many decks I currently have. You can kind of see it.
You can kind of see it. There's a bit of a glare. You're not going to be able to fix that. You might have to close the blinds, but
you can see these little blocks.
those aren't cards. Those are decks. Yeah, I have like 5 that I actually run.
Yeah, I have
or ran, I should say.
I mean, 2 of these are definitely the precons that we were playing with.
Yeah, I got rid of those.
I actually tweaked them. They're fun to play. They're not really. They don't win. They're just kind of fun.
Yeah, that's what's weird with precons at this point is because of the meta. Now that is such a big thing. Precons just don't really matter anymore.
Precons are definitely for beginners.
Yeah, but it's like you're not going to go to F&M with a precon deck.
Oh no.
You know. But where was I going? Yeah. This week I think we're gonna mostly focus not necessarily on Arena so much, but just kind of the world of Magic and kind of what's going on with that, because a lot of big things have happened in this past week since we last recorded.
Oh yeah. I mean, let me check the notes here. I mean, obviously, like I hit Diamond.
Yeah, you hit Diamond, which was a big thing.
Yeah.
What tier are you? Are you tier 4?
I'm tier 4. I mean, I've been like since the pro finals, people have just been running just copies of those decks.
Yeah.
And so I've been smacking into a bunch of those, and like I'll get up there and then I'll go back down. I'll get up there, go back down.
Yeah.
So it's just all about like I'm also still like really getting used to the deck.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it's fun. I've actually been playing more ranked, even though I've been losing quite a bit. I've been playing more ranked than casual. I'm just so over casual.
I mean,
Sometimes I'll play.
that.
Sometimes I'll play. I mean, I'm gonna play Winata Best of 1 in ranked soon, but that's we'll discuss that after we talk about the pro finals.
Yeah, we can talk about pros. I'm pulling those decks up right now. It was funny because Wizards actually put a tweet out. It was a poll, and it was like, "What deck's gonna beat Temur?" And everybody did that mono white, not mono white. It's a white deck of some sort. I forget what it is, but
Yeah, guess what's not in the top 8 right now?
Temur.
No, white.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, it's Jund Sacrifice, the Temur decks, mono black aggro, blue white control, and Winata, Mardu Winata.
That blue white control has been kind of bouncing around a little bit. That I've been seeing.
It's interesting because if you look at it,
Yeah.
it has 1 Yorion as companion, and then it has 2 more Yorions in main board.
It just, for me, what's silly at this point is it's like looking at the top 8. We use mtgtop8.com to look at these decks. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, these are all of the contestants.
Yeah, I know, but it's just even just top, like, without repeating any names, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 8 decks are Temur.
2, 3.
You know,
Yep.
Temur's number 1. The Benjamin Welch
So,
Temur is number 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Winata's up there.
So Winata's in 3rd, but see, here's the thing. I hate that they call it Temur decks because it's not. Well, wait. 2nd place might be Temur. 1st place, however.
Well, I don't think there's necessarily a name for number 1 with Temur. Like, it runs Temur. Like, Wilderness Reclamation and Euro is, Temur at this. Like, that's the combo.
Oh, okay. No, the two top are Temur.
Yeah.
I think it's Patrick. No, those are Temur as well. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that is
the
Temur. Maybe number that last one.
Christoph.
Yeah, Prince.
That is not Temur. That is a 4-color deck,
That's a 4-color, yeah.
which is irritating as fuck. Don't
It
call
might
it
be
Temur.
Splash Black or whatever.
It's
or
Splash White.
Splash White, yeah.
But I mean, like, even if it's splashed, you need to make sure that like it is that color combination, not
Yeah.
Temur, because now everyone just assumes everyone's playing Temur, which you are with a splash of white, but it doesn't matter. Like I played 4-color, Nick Bolas decks, splash white, but I called it. It wasn't Grixis.
Yeah.
It was the 4-color combination name.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, like, granted, I don't do 3 colors. I might for Zendikar. I have to see
We'll
what
see.
spoilers
I mean,
look like. but-
Mark Rosewater definitely openly said that there's landfall coming.
Yeah, and landfall happens. Like, just run 5 colors.
Landfall is so good. I'm so excited for
Yeah,
landfall.
landfall is going to be exciting.
I might run. I might have to run Temur again.
I mean, Temur would be fine, even if you lose Wilderness and Uro. Uro's going to get banned. But
Dude, honestly, I've been looking at the deck. I've been running. So there's a couple games going to Diamond. The last couple games. So I do best 2 out of 3.
yeah.
Right. There was a couple times where I took Uro completely out of the deck and just ran the deck.
I mean, Shark Typhoon and Teferi.
Not even. I didn't have a Teferi.
Then Shark Typhoon.
Oh, Benjamin did. Benjamin ran 4 colors. So first place Temur is not actually Temur.
No, it's not. It's 4 colors.
But so Shark Typhoon, yes. But I took out. I had 1 Shark Typhoon, and then I just put a bunch.
Expansion Explosion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Expansion
Fuck
Explosion,
that.
and then had a negate in hand. So when they tried to negate it or something, just funk. Kiona.
I negate your negate.
I negate your negate.
Well, I negate your negate. Growth Spiral.
Growth Spiral land.
Yeah, it's
What'd you
dumb.
think about that?
It's just.
I wanna play you again.
Yeah, we could do a round after this. My
You're not gonna like it.
Deck is a lot different than what it was before, but
The reason why I hit diamond I hit diamond in one night.
I mean that's what happened to me.
Plat 4
Yeah.
to diamond
Yeah,
4.
that's honestly what happened to
Really?
me, I think. It was like 1 or 2 nights because it was just in Platinum, the game was like, all right, you cool dog, like I'll give you the hand you want. And then I was
Shit,
like,
you know what, dude?
I was doing fine, and then it was when I hit Diamond Tier 1 when the game was just like, nah, you ain't going anywhere, boss.
Well, yeah. Now you fucking find the pro players. You know.
Yeah, but it's not. No. It was just Temur and then Mono Black, which isn't even fucking up here. Right? The white-blue control.
Mono Black is up there, but it's Mono Black aggro. Like,
Yeah,
there's only
Mono Black
one
aggro.
cat deck and then
Yeah.
aggro. Dude, Mono Black aggro. So I watched this whole thing.
Yeah.
And Mono Black aggro, kind of powerful. The issue is, so I can't remember if it's tomorrow or Saturday, but it's the actual finals,
Yeah.
and then those top 8 will battle. Mono Black is good. Mono Black is not going to be good after like Mayhem Devil, or not Mayhem Devil, Spawn of Mayhem leaves, and then and then Knight of the Ebon Legion leaves. You know, it's good, but it's not that good. But I want to talk about one specific deck, and they openly said it. Like the announcers, they were just like, this deck came out of fucking nowhere. Winata without Agent of Treachery. I've built a similar deck to this, and it is fucking overpowered.
35 creatures.
Dude, it is so 35 creatures, 4 instants. That's it. It's fucking crazy. Companion is what is it? What is this? Giganton.
Giganta.
Yeah, Giganta. That's what it is.
Jank, boy.
Janky boy.
Well, yeah, because just looking at the deck, it's because of Boss 3's Lieutenant. I could see that. And
Boss 3's
General's
Lieutenant-
Enforcer is also really good.
So both the generals, Judith, those are good. I've been doing best of 1 instead of 2 out of 3 with this. Best of 1, I took out a bunch of shit, and then I put in Legion War Boss,
yeah, Legion War Boss is also
and then
really
it
good.
stacks so
Yeah,
hard.
I don't know why it's in their sideboard.
Oh, is
yeah.
it in their sideboard? Yeah, there's
Yeah,
2 of
it's in
them.
their
I put
sideboard.
4.
Yeah.
I think I put 4.
That's white blue control deck I was playing in Platinum or Diamond quite a bit, and it's so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Because Aether Gust, fucking Aether Gust, man.
Dude, Aether Gust is so good against decks like that.
Mine.
Yours, yeah.
That Aether Gust is the reason why Mono Green didn't hit top 8. I'll say it. I'll say it right now. 'Cause
Dude,
it shuts
literally,
everything
you
down.
can look at any one of these Temur decks or any of these decks that run blue. All of them have at least one main board Aether Gust.
Yeah. No, 100%. That's why Mono Red's not in this either anymore. It's because Aether Gust. And Aether Gust dropped with M20, so that's going away. But
Yeah, but I think they're gonna. I mean, like
I
every
could see
set,
why.
they always come out with color specific sideboard cards, and those are the best. Like, what sideboard cards do I have in Temur right now? Oh, this is Winata.
Wanada. But yeah, it's just it's. I'm very, very, very interested to see what's going to happen when Zendikar hits, because we've said it a few times, but Ravnica was such a strong set.
Ravnica was a strong set.
Or Spark specifically is top 10 sets I think in Magic ever.
Yeah, I mean, you had just like wazoo of planeswalkers.
Yeah.
Planeswalkers that were super overpowered.
Yeah, very uncommon planeswalker. Narset is just
Narset, so good. Ashiok.
Ashiok's really good. Yeah, it was just crazy.
Teferi,
That Teferi is just
annoying as fuck.
The Gideon's okay. Ajani came out with. I don't think he came out in War, but he's pretty good too.
He did not, but the Gideon, not good in Standard. I've seen him play a little bit in EDH when I played, and he's just really good there. In Super Friends, I did have one of them sideboarded, and then I just put him in Indestructible Dragon, kaboosh,
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens, because people shit on M20, but M20 was a pretty strong core set. And
I loved M20.
War of the Spark is just bananas. Even what was the one before that? Guilds, I think, was the set before that one, before War. Really good cards on that still,
Guilds of Ravnica?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was the one before War. Amazing cards on that. And it's going to shake up the meta pretty hard.
If they don't if Zendikar doesn't release specific, like, dual lands, then we're literally just going to have tapped lands.
Shocklands are going away, aren't they?
Shocklands are going away.
That came out in Guilds.
You know what I think they're going to bring? They're going to bring I can't remember what people called them. It was the lands that like they come in tapped unless you own one of the two lands. Like Glacial Fortress comes into play tapped unless you own.
There's rumors of those coming back with Zendikar, but they wouldn't be playable Standard.
Yeah. They like Demiria. They had those.
Yeah.
I think they're just off and on those. I mean, they're never going to pay one life, go search for this.
Like, you'll never get Tutor lands ever again, but
no way.
Not like that, at least.
I mean, technically, we have Fabled Passage.
Fabled Involving Wilds, so. And Fabled Passage just got its second reprint, and I think it's going to get reprinted to death, just like Evolving Wilds.
Look, I'm completely okay with it. That fucker.
Fabled Passage is really good.
Every deck I run 4.
Yeah.
I don't like any person that runs multiple colors, specifically 3 or more.
Yeah, you have to have Fabled in there.
I would rather have one of every Shockland and one of every Scryland, and then just 4 Fabled Passages, and then the rest just fucking basic land.
Yeah.
Like, I'm running 3 Castle Vantress and then 3 Steam Vents. Everything else is one-offs, except for the Triome. The Triomes are way too overpowered to not have.
Yeah, I don't run 3 colors. I don't run a Triome.
Yeah, so. Triomes would be pointless for you, but it's so good.
Yeah, I think with Zendikar, I have to, when spoilers start coming out, I'm gonna actually start looking into 3 color, maybe green, blue, black.
You're gonna run green. You're gonna run Sultai.
Yeah, probably Sultai.
You know what top deck was Sultai, aside from Oko?
What?
Field of the Dead.
Oh yeah, Field of the Dead.
Field of the Dead was
got banned.
Field of the Dead was 5 colors, but every card was Sultai.
Yeah.
It's just because they had to have every single land. That deck was so fucked. The top Oko deck was Simic.
Yeah.
I've beaten an Oko deck once.
Yeah, we talked about that a couple times, but
only once, and it was one game. It was best 2 out of 3. Beat it once, and I was like, hell yeah!
I'm done.
Game 2, bonk. Game 3, bonk. And I was like, cool. I'm glad I have all these fucking elks.
Yeah, I know. Wow, look at all these elks. Yeah, Oko was fucked. Man, that was a simpler time. We just started the podcast. Oko was just around getting banned.
Then my favorite deck got banned.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the next deck that I love how like all of the decks that I play get fucking banned.
Well, yeah, because they're all fucking meta. They run amok in the meta for too long. So once this is done, this top 8, I think it's coming to an end here soon. I don't know when the ending of it is, but yeah, it should. Euro is probably gonna get banned.
I think they're gonna wait till rotation because once Wilderness Reclamation is out of rotation, I don't think Ero's going to be as good. Ero's going to be played a lot,
He'll
but
still
like
be
he's
played.
literally like he's not my win con.
It's like Wilderness Reclamation is the win con in these decks, 100%.
Explosion's the win con.
Well, yes, but you can't get Explosion off if you don't have Wilderness out.
No, I've killed people without it. I've literally baited a Wilderness Reclamation just so they'll take it out, tap out, and then I'll just Explosion for the rest of them.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's still like. It's
I mean, it would be
always-
way more convenient to have 2 Reclamations out and then an Explosion.
Yeah,
but-
usually how games go with Reclamation is Growth Spiral's a 2-drop, I believe. Yeah, it's turn 1 land. I get Pelt Collector out. Right, they drop a land. Turn 2.
I already can tell you don't want to talk about this.
Turn 2, I get like Scavenging Ooze, Stone Cold Serpent outright, swing with Pelt Collector. They drop a land. Turn 3, I drop a land, put whatever out. Boom, Growth Spiral. You know, turn 4 or turn 3 for them, Wilderness Reclamation comes out, and they're like, fucking hate it. Whatever. Yeah,
I
because they
mean,
drop,
like,
they
that's
drop
my
Ghost
deck,
Spiral
bro.
on my end step.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then they drop a land, turn 3 Wilderness, and then they're just like,
And you know we definitely don't mind like keeping that mana open because we got a negate.
yeah, it's so dumb. Oh,
Dude,
my
I'm the
God.
only person, and I don't know why people aren't running it. I'm running in sideboard. So I'm running 1 Essence Scatter, and then I'm running 2 Essence Scatters in sideboard, and then 3 Aether Gusts in sideboard.
Uh-huh.
Essence Scatter is so good. You know what I hate about rotation right now? It's the only card that I'm like, oh, negate.
Yeah, I'm sure Negate's gonna come back in Zendikar. It's going-
How do you,
like,
you don't
Jace,
know that?
Jace is coming in Zendikar.
He better.
No, he is. It's on the box art.
What?
Yeah, it's on the box art for Zendikar. It's Jace, Nissa, and what's her face, the red white planeswalker.
Rowan.
No,
Red white is Rowan.
no, it's the lady.
Rowan.
No,
Oh, Ronan. Excuse me.
no,
That's Ronan.
no.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not Battle for Zendikar. Zendikar 2020. What is it? Yeah, right here. Oh my God! Just give it to me. Yeah. Jace. It's what's her
Wait,
face.
Let me find this shit.
Yeah.
What did you type in?
I said Zendikar 2020 box art. Yeah, like Jace is back. He's swinging on a vine. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jace?
All right, let's look at this shit.
Yeah, Nissa's coming, and then what's her face?
That is Ronan.
I guess that's her name.
Yep, that's Jace. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's elementals.
Yeah, elementals are coming too.
Oh god, we already have elementals. Also, by the way, any person that plays elementals in ranked, I'm really sorry. I don't know how the fuck you got here.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like, they're
rough.
good.
They're not-
Elementals are good.
They're not that good though.
They're good in platinum. So we got Jace, Nissa. I don't know if that's Nissa.
Nissa is it's the one on the one that she's like looking out and you see her back. They've said it's Nissa. He said.
Oh, really?
Mark
Oh, okay.
Rosewater said it was Nissa coming. Because we already know Nissa's coming because of the spoiled card.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's Ronan.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. Jace's coming back, so Negate's coming with him. It's just a thing. But speaking of the Zendikar stuff, I wanted to get into what's happening with the booster boxes and just kind of packs and just everything in general. What's going on with that? Because a lot's changing.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, I'm not super stoked for it. So before packs were 15 cards, you would have 3 or 4 commons. Yes.
It's not Ronan.
No, it's not Ronan.
It's Nahiri.
Yeah, that's her name.
I'm an idiot.
So when you would open a pack, you would have your land card up front, and then you would have 3 or 4 commons, 3 uncommons, a rare.
Hey,
I don't know what the pack
write
used to be.
write in your notes. Let's put the shit up.
Yeah. I don't remember. Yeah, and then you have a rare and then a potential foil. And there's 15 cards in total. And that's how it used to be. Cards are now going... It's going to be 12 Magic cards now with 14 cards in total. The first card slot, what used to be the land slot, is going to be an art card slot now.
I'm okay with
But
that.
that's fine,
Because you can potentially get a signature.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is cool.
And then your land slot, which could potentially be a full art land, because we're bringing full art lands back in this set.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
And then it's going to be commons and uncommons, and that's the welcome section of. I'm going to put the image up so you can see it, but it's going to be commons and uncommons. So it's probably going to be, if that's one, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 uncommon uncommons, and then it's the fireworks section. Which is the head turner slot, which I believe is going to be rare type thing, and then wild card rarity slots, which you could potentially get a mythic or a rare from, and then you have your guaranteed rare slot / mythic slot, and then the back is going to be a foil. Period.
Which I'm okay with. Again.
Yeah, and it could potentially be a mythic or rare, and then the very back you have your token / ad slot. Which that's going to... It's not going to be a token anymore. You have a potential... I think it's 1 in 4 will actually be a reprinted card from a previous set.
Yeah.
And there's a list of the cards that are going to come with that.
You know what I wish they would put in these fucking packs?
Yeah.
A code.
Yeah. You know, or like it's... I know it sounds dumb and it's not profitable to Wizards at all, but just... You have this stupid... You have your... Well, these are older cards. But you have, like, the stupid little, like, you know, holographic little thing at the bottom that tells you, hey, this is a legit Magic card, right? Why not just turn that into an AR code?
Yeah.
So you can scan it and then be able to play that card in Arena. It's not that hard. It's going to be less profitable for them because you're not buying as many packs, but...
But guaranteed I would buy more physical packs, which in turn I would spend more money.
Yeah. You know, and they could start with Zendikar, you know, start with this or start with like a core 2022 type thing, right? And then just like going forward, that's how it's going to be because nobody's going to give a shit about previous cards, right? Like, cool, I have a giant library of the, you know, past 40 years of cards, whatever. I don't give a shit. Like, just let me, you know.
Dude, you know, if, let's say they don't want to do that, at least let us deconstruct cards for wild cards.
I agree. I also think that is good. It's like if you get over so many, because right now it's to get wild cards you have to open so many packs, or you get a wild card in a pack, right?
Or you have to do like battle passing and shit.
Yeah,
like your dailies or whatever.
Yeah. How it should be is if you get over 4 rares or mythics, like of that card, it should build into a wild card. Make it harder to get that wild card, sure, whatever. And then it's like, so 10, because it's 6 packs or whatever, you open for a rare, and then after so many rares you get a wild or mythic. But make it 10 for mythic and like rares, right? And then for commons, make it 20 or 30. Common, uncommons, just, you know, because you're going to build up on them anyway, so fuck it. But they're not worth anything. You know, they're not worth anything to Wizards.
Yeah, they're digital. So. They're literally just stuck in the internet.
Yeah, you know, like, you know, make it... I've said this a million times, but if they're gonna like act like this is a gacha game, where it's like, oh, you know, they're not trying to make it that way, but it's becoming a gacha game. You're just opening packs trying to get what you want.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
and that's essentially what gacha games are. Just treat it like a gacha game at this point, you know, because we've been playing Arena for 6 months now. No, it's been like 3 or 4 months.
No, it hasn't been a long time.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long. But, you know, the game hasn't changed at all since we played it. I'm pretty sure the game hasn't changed since it's come out.
There's been fixes.
Yeah, but, like, the core mechanics of it haven't changed.
No,
They don't give a shit about what the game's like. They just want to make their money. And it's just annoying.
I mean, I know the creators are passionate about it, but, like, the people that are profiting don't give a fuck.
No.
Hasbro does not care.
Yeah, no, Hasbro doesn't care. They're just like, fuck, all right, let's make money.
You know what I think? Do you wait before? Do we? Is it confirmed that they're gonna fix the fucking like? If I fucking open 43 packs and then I get 43 essence scatters, will like it go to the common wild cards?
No.
That's
you just
so
pulled 43 essence.
that is fucking stupid,
Yeah,
and
I
they
know.
need to fix it.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's different in paper, right? I guess they're trying to treat it as though they were paper cards, but it's not.
If it was, I want, instead of having just a limited amount of 4, I want, if I'm pulling 46 essence scatters, I want to see a 46.
Yeah.
46.
You know, if you want to treat it like a virtual library, treat it like an actual virtual library. And that's the problem is they're trying. I understand making video games are hard and setting algorithms are hard and stuff like that, but it's just like
I wouldn't say it's hard because it's literally they hired people that is their profession, so it shouldn't be that hard for them.
No, it's like no, especially not for like a card game like Arena, you know. And I get setting algorithms and stuff isn't the easiest either. You know, I'm literally going into this field, and who knows? In 4 years, I might be working on fucking Arena. You know,
I'm gonna call you every so often and be like, buddy, I got an idea. Imagine Murderous Rider, but he doesn't suck.
he doesn't take 2 life.
He doesn't take 2 life. You fuck. Or
yeah.
if you become a designer and start releasing shit, I'm gonna call you, Jordan. What the fuck was that?
What?
Stop making red cards. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's just annoying. And Arena, I complain about this every week, has a lot of growth. And it has a lot of potential to be an actual good game. And it's not. And the only reason that we're playing it is because we can't play paper at the moment. So
I will say it is cheaper.
yes, it is cheaper. But
It
that's
is-
because they're cutting out the middleman.
Yes, which is nice. I mean, not the middleman. I like supporting my shops.
Yeah.
But it is cheaper, and then it is a lot more convenient. Like, to be fair, like if it was my choice, I wouldn't. The issue with physical Magic is that I have to wait till Friday
Yeah.
every week, which is fine, but I don't want to wait till Friday. Like literally all this morning before I like went to the card shop and then came here, I just played Magic. I just played.
And I think they should change that, honestly. Arena.
I think they should have full like paid events on Fridays.
I think you could do ranked, fine, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
But a Friday Night Magic in Arena, you pay whatever the typical cost would be to get into game shop, and then
Just checking to see if it's recording.
and then you actually participate in a tournament.
Oh yeah.
Not based on tiers, not based on what your ranking is. It's you're just like, cool, here's my deck, we're doing it.
And then I think it should go towards your DCI, which your DCI does not get affected by this game.
No. And it's not until you hit Mythic and actually go into tournament level stuff, and I don't like that either. But
I mean, I would like to fucking hit Mythic, but I don't know if, I mean, to be honest, I think I'm a very good Magic player. I don't think I'm that good of a Magic player.
no, it's not, and I'm not either. And I know that I'm, disclaimer here, personal opinion, and we're just gonna, okay. I know that I'm better than most of these fucks.
Yeah.
Most of these people that are in Platinum. It's because they're playing these shit easy decks, and then they, I don't want to say they've learned how to trick the algorithm because I don't even know if you can. But it's just like, the shit easy decks, cats, we've said it before, a monkey could play cats,
Mono white.
mono red, and it's just, and they get into Mythic. I remember when Icoria was around, because I'm in a couple of like Facebook arena groups, and some guy was like, "Oh, I hit Mythic using a cycling deck," and it's just like, and I think my deck is million times better constructed and plays better. And
Yes, but I think so. Here's what I think as far as like monkeys. Control decks, Temur decks, things like that. Like it takes a little bit of thought to do them.
No, I agree.
Aggro decks, cycling decks, and then the other decks that fucking rocks can play.
No, I mean I'll agree with you on that. I know. I mean, personally, like me, aggro and control decks are pretty much the same, right?
You really have to
because-
think about those.
Yeah, you have to think about them, and you actually have to know how to play things out. It's not like, oh wow, I have an opening hand with the Cauldron Familiar and Witch's Oven. Boop, Witch's Oven, Cauldron Familiar, tap tap. Oh, there's another Cauldron Familiar, another Witch's Oven, tap 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 tap. It's
know
with
what
aggro is it's like for me, it's like cool. This is my opening hand. Can I get a turn 4 win here? Yes or no? No. All right, mulligan.
Yeah, can I get a turn 5 fucking heavy explosion?
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Temer's a little different because it's so heavy land based.
Oh, Temer, I'm just like, if I have a fuckload of counters in my opening hand, I'm just like, I could run this.
All right, we'll
I'll
see.
try this. And then I literally just counter, cool, reclamation.
Yeah.
Untap, counter, Uro.
Yeah,
Dude, you know what the best thing about mill decks when you play Temer Reclamation is you're just they just like give you Uro for free. I'm just like, oh, fancy that.
Yeah, and I wonder why mill decks aren't anywhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Because it's literally like mill decks disappeared when Temer hit meta.
I remember people trying to use Ashiok, and I'm just like, okay. I'm about to shoot it with a fireball. But yeah, by all means, exile my 1 arrow out of the 3 that I have.
Yeah, and it's annoying that it's just I don't agree with the meta of things, and that's my issue. I think at the end of the day is I think people should be proud of the decks that they make. Granted, I don't build decks from the ground up at this point either. I definitely copy paste, but I move things around, and they're not.
I'd rather have fun with a deck that I've altered. Like, no Temer Reclamation deck has Soul Shear in it, and and I'm just like, I'm still gonna run that shit. No one has a fucking Essence Scatter anywhere, and I'm gonna run it because I like running this deck, And I don't care if I don't hit Mythic because I run these cards. As long as I hit Diamond, I'm completely okay
that
with
was
it.
Honestly my goal for this season. It was to hit Diamond, and that's gonna be my goal. I think for every season going forward is it's like, can I get Diamond? If I can get Diamond, I know that this is a good deck, and I should be proud of it.
Yeah, I mean, once the next tournament, public tournament comes up. I mean, it's going to be past rotation, but I'm not going to do that unless I have a deck solid enough to hit Diamond. I realize that now,
Yeah, because the last tournament is
Winata.
Yeah, and I went in with
Jesus.
my mutate deck thinking, oh, I spent $20, let me do this, and it was like, I didn't even hit Platinum Tier 1,
Bonk.
Yeah, and I just got ran.
I mean, I did pretty well for myself. I was running Jeskai Fires.
Yeah.
But Winata definitely hit different.
Yeah, I remember I won 1 game in that. It was my second game. I won 1. I lost 1, won 1, lost 2. And then I was like, cool, I bet $20 on Godzilla lands that I don't use anymore because the unhinged lands or the unstable lands.
You know what? The only Godzilla lands I use, the plains. I don't like the full art plains.
I don't either.
They look like mountains, and I get confused.
Yeah, I don't. I like the full art. The unstable forests are really cool.
Oh yeah, no, my favorite. Honestly, I think my favorite really is a tie between the mountains and the islands. The forest, fantastic.
The islands are super cool. I really dig the mountains are fun. The islands are really cool. The plains are dumb. I hate that.
Yo, wizards. It looks like it's raining suns, which looks like mountains.
Yeah, I know. And I think they should do like the.
Oh, did you see the swamps?
Yeah, swamps are
fire.
They look like forest.
Let me fucking look at this shit.
The ones we have, the unhinged ones, are cool, but I think
the unsanctioned
ones.
Yeah.
They're cool, but I think these take the cake. They are very well done, and I would like them to do another round of these of some sort. But we'll see what the full art Zendikar lands look like.
You know what? I know exactly what they're gonna look like. The last time that they went to Zendikar, twice they went to Zendikar, both full arts. Like, it's gonna be cool. I'm not spending money on it.
Like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like, I have to get those lands. If we get a collector's box, we'll get plenty of them anyway. But and even the Core 21, the lands, the only really cool ones are the islands, the Teferi Islands.
Yeah.
You know, and it's cool that they're trying to like get another gimmick in there with the lands because they've done it pretty much with every set at this point. I don't think they had weird lands for Thrones, but they did for Theros, and they had the Godzilla lands for. They weren't part of the set; you had to buy them separately in paper. But yeah, the Godzilla lands for Ikoria.
Well, those are in a secret lair.
Yeah, they're in secret layer, but you could get them like through. Like we got them in the tournament, but like they had them, and Thrones didn't have any like gimmicky lands like that.
Yeah.
Thrones didn't. Theros lands were cool. They were like Pokemon cards, but got way overprinted.
Yeah, you would. Yeah,
So, which is fine, but
yeah. Did we talk about Double Masters yet?
we haven't touched on that. I was gonna save that for the end, but
So let me talk to you about what I may end up playing after rotation.
yeah,
Cats.
like cats or mono black cats. Mono black cat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate you.
No, actually, realistically, I might start playing Winata because I don't think Temer's going to be good. I mean, I want to play Winata and I want to play Cats, but I have to play. You know my play style. I have to play Control, or I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have fun, but I'm not gonna be able to. I'm just so used to it.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to play fucking Jeskai Luca, and it wasn't counters. It was a combo deck, and it wasn't good. Then I tried playing Garuda, and then I found Temer, and I thought it was really cool. And then I just spent all of my wild cards and made it, and then I was like, oh yeah, this is just a fucking control deck, and the board wipe's red. Okay, I can do this for a year. So I might run that still, but I don't think it's going to be as good.
It's not without wilderness. It's not going to be as good.
There's a lot of cards that are leaving that aren't. It's not going to be good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Is there's so many like mono red's going to take a big hit. Mono white's taking a huge hit. And like white's shifted into that white blue control, but that's going to take a hit.
I think mono white's going to stay, but I don't know. So mono red is going to be good still, but it's not going to be as fast. But it's still going to be good because you have Torbrand and you have the new fierce, the 6-drop enchantment that's going to triple. So it's going to be absurd damage. Cats. Most of the cards in the cat decks
are from this block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in the Jund Sacrifice deck.
Yeah.
It's most of them are in this. Winata is going to take a hit, but I mean, obviously, Winata is like in and amongst herself, her own win con.
Well,
like, dude, you don't even attack with her.
No.
It's fucking crazy.
Well, going to Zendikar, there'll be a lot more humans that come out.
Dude, I'm so excited for Zendikar.
Yeah.
All right. Duty calls.
Duty calls. What I wanted to talk about while he was taking a stew.
I'm gonna brew it more before the coffee
Okay.
segment.
Is music in particular. Music.
That's my craft.
Yeah, I know. What a twist. It's Taylor Swift's new album. The album that I love to hate, but can't stop listening to. And there's only one good song in the album, and that is the song that Bon Iver is featured in, which is the third song on the album. But I was just like, well, it came out, like, it's a folk album, let me listen to it. And oh boy, is it bad. Taylor Swift does not know how to write folk lyrics. There's one song, I think it's later on in the album, where it's like, what did you expect? Doesn't a scorpion sting? Doesn't a scorpion sting when it's attacked or something like that? And I was just like, what? There's like, she's older now. I think she's like my age or a little older than me. 30 years old, and she's writing songs about high school, you know? I get her demographic is teenage, but, what? She's 30 years old, man. It was just confusing. The Bon Iver song is the only really good one. I think it's Exile, the song name. But yeah, I listened to it literally, like, it came out last Friday, and I pretty much listened to it nonstop. Because I just like listening to it, like doing podcast work or school stuff or playing video games just to have casually on. And it's not bad to have in the background because it is very chill. But And as long as you ignore what the lyrics are most of the time, it's not that bad. But yeah, that was what I've been listening to. We can talk about anime. It's finally here. The season is slapping. Fire Force season 2 is phenomenal. Is really good. I like to see the director of the show changed. And it's pretty obvious that he did, because the guy that directed season 1 did a lot of the Monogatari series stuff, which is very minimalistic. He doesn't have like extra people in his sets and everything, and all of the background art is very like still and very, I would honestly say, artistic. Like it's a picture, like an actual picture taken. And it's a lot of very open spaces, and the characters are very, very small in Monogatari, and it translated over to Fire Force season 1 very well. And it's definitely different, because Monogatari is definitely this light novel, supernatural kind of detective show, where Fire Force is definitely a shonen, and it's action, and it translated pretty well. And season 1 was really good, and season 2 is still awesome. But you can definitely tell it's different. It's a different director, but I think it's in good hands. Rent a Girlfriend, anime show that's coming out right now too, is pretty funny. Nice kind of rom-com, love triangle type stuff. It's pretty good. I enjoy that. And then what else is happening? JoJo. My Team Rom-Com Snafu season 3, the finale is out, which is awesome. I'm really liking that. That was a huge show for me. ReZero season 2 is out. Was never the biggest ReZero fan, but still pretty good. I dig that. What other shows are coming out? I just caught up yesterday.
Hold on.
Jesus Christ. The coffee's over here.
Oh, really?
Or the French presses. Let me think off the top of my head. The other shows that are coming out. The God of High School. Phenomenal show.
Wait, what show?
It's called The God of High School. Crunchyroll is and works with Webtoons, which is like an online... Jojo, you can't rub your head on the tripod, please. The God of High is Webtoons, and they do like online comics, specifically like comics from Korea. And they started animating them. Last season, they did Tower of God, which was really cool, and I'm excited to kind of see a second season. I have trouble reading things at this point because my attention span's so bad. So I tried to read the manga and just couldn't get into it. But season 1 was awesome. The God of High School is a martial arts tournament based in Korea at this point. And our 3 main characters are going up against each other in the finals. And it's alluding to some other kind of crazy, almost supernatural type stuff, which is really cool. That's a lot of fun. I think episode 4 is out at the time of this recording. And that was a lot of fun. I'm starting to watch Boruto again. I kind of just want to get into that. I have a few friends that watch it, and I decided, I was like, oh, I'll watch it. It's in a better place than it was when I stopped watching it a year and a half ago, but
I'm gonna start this.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I'm trying to think of other shows that I'm watching at the moment. Kaguya-sama. No. But I don't have Arena up, and I don't want to waste 3 minutes pulling it up. So, anime, music. I talked about Taylor Swift and how I love hating it, but I can't stop listening to it. Anime, God of High School, Fire Force Season 2. Well, here's a fun fact. It was a few weeks ago at this point, Alex and I sat down and watched episode 1 of Goblin Slayer. And that is not a kid-friendly show in any regard. You watch...
I just
this...
described it to someone that doesn't watch anime. She was like, why the fuck would you watch that? And I was like, I don't know, but it was sick.
Yeah, it's really good. It's the most metal anime you can get, honestly. In the good and bad way, because the first episode, without ruining things for him, going forward, is our main character is a priest, and it's this kind of fantasy world where they go out adventuring and and they level up their adventure. They like level up their I guess adventure or level and stuff like that. But in the first episode, you watch this priest girl. She starts out and she gets with a group of people and they go try to kill a bunch of goblins, and they all die except for her, the main character, by getting raped or torn apart or whatever. As one happens when you go into a goblin cave, and then Goblin Slayer shows up, and he
so metal.
It's the most metal thing ever. And every time he kills a goblin, he counts. He's like 1, 2, and it's awesome. And like I've explained to him, the show is essentially, him and this girl, Goblin Slayer, and this priestess, and they like go on these adventures, and it's literally just like, what weird thing can he do to kill goblins this time? Yeah. And it's phenomenal and hilarious. And it gets really good towards the end. Nice like climax. And there's a special episode that came out, I believe, in theaters in Japan, but it never reached here. So I might have to try to download that. But yeah, it's cool. Like a lot of the shows that got pushed back last season because of COVID and the state of the world that we're in. Yeah, a ton of movies are all coming out now. Tenet finally got its official release date at the end of August. So movie theaters will start opening back up probably mid-August in a couple weeks. So that's a thing. But yeah.
I'm almost done.
Outside of that, been playing a lot of Destiny still. Video games.
While that's heating up, I'm going to tell you about something. I'm seriously considering buying No Man's Sky.
I've played it. I've put about 4 hours into it.
Yeah.
It's not a bad game. It's
So-
just very boring.
Well, so I've played it when it first released.
Yeah.
I played it after the major update that they had, but then I stopped playing it. So they made 2 humongous updates, and now apparently everyone on Reddit's like, okay, now it's actually a decent game. They also made it cross-platform.
Yeah. The issue is with No Man's Sky, you honestly have to like get out of the opening moments of the game, which is about 10 hours.
So they made it easier. You don't have to do as many resources.
Yeah.
Because the way that it was described, or the way that I described it, was that it was as though the human race tomorrow found out how to make artificial gravity and hyperdrive engines, and then we just we're like, cool, let's go, and then we went out into space, and then we got to a planet, and then had to just gather all the resources.
Yeah.
That's what made it not fun, but they fixed a bunch of that shit.
No, they did. I got to the point where you start interacting with other people. Yeah, and I was up to that point it was fine, but it's very eerie where it's just you're just by yourself. There aren't really enemies or anything like that. You're just you deal with some NPCs here or there, but it's just you literally alone on a few different planets. And there was one segment. No, Jojo, stop. Just kicked him in the head. He was eating the cord, so
Well, yeah, he shouldn't eat that.
yeah. My cat has a problem.
JoJo's a bit weird.
That's an understatement.
I'm seriously thinking about getting No Man's Sky because it's cross-platform, and I know a couple people that want to play it.
Yeah, I have it, and I have where I'm at still, and I could pick it back up. But there's another new big update coming out.
Yeah, there's one that recently happened, and then there's another one that's coming out.
Yeah, and you explore abandoned spaceships and things like
Yeah,
that. Which is
Desolation.
really cool. Desolation, yeah. Yeah, the issue that I'm running into with video games and just where I'm at is if I wanted to invest in other video games, 2 months ago was the opportunity to, because I'm running, my time is going to start becoming very limited again. So, because I have school coming up and I'm trying to get another a job, and things like that. So it's gonna be like, well, I could play one video game a week for 4 hours. Who knows? But yeah. So yeah, that'll be fun. But
Coffee time.
let's get into this coffee.
Skip.
It's coffee bag.
I'm about to go.
Things on go.
I
And
need
we're
the cigarettes.
And we're back. All right. This week we are trying, I don't know Spanish very well, Honduras Las Pintillas?
It's pendejo.
No, it's not. Not bad, but not great.
I like it.
It's a good cup of coffee. It has a really good flavor to it.
It tells you the altitude. Why do we always have wash processing?
Because you have to wash it to get
Yeah,
all the
but,
dirt
like-
and shit off of it.
Yeah, but like I'm sure there's other processes.
I mean, I guess, but that's probably the most easiest and convenient. I have the coffee song stuck in my head now. I listened to it last time. a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. I was editing episode 16
Hey, it's a good track. Whiskey Chronicles coming out soon.
at some point.
You really don't like it?
It's okay. It's a good cup of coffee, like, I could, like, I definitely, like, if I had it, I would drink it. It's not my favorite, but it's probably going in the bottom half, bottom 5.
I think. Let me see here.
This is number 18 that we have. 1-8, the big.
Yeah, hold on. But let's go through your list.
Number 1,
Valhalla Java.
Java.
Death Wish.
Number 2 is Death Wish. Number 3 is Insomnia.
Insomniac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4 was the Achievement Hunter one.
Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, the Rooster Teeth one.
Okay.
Number 5 is Rise and Shine.
Wait, Rise and Shine.
Yeah. It's the other. It's the Get Woke blend.
Okay, Get Woke. Got it.
Highland Grog.
Yep.
Three Sisters.
Three Sisters.
It's the Kicking Horse.
Kicking Horse. Got it.
Yeah. Navo.
Got it.
Portland.
Got it.
Greater Good.
Got it.
Emo's Not Dead.
I need to put that down.
That
Emo's
was
Not
last
Dead.
week's.
Yeah.
Coyote.
Yep.
Stumptown.
Yep.
Player One Coffee.
Player One Coffee? That's the one I don't have.
Yeah. Then Silencer, Cracker Barrel, and Hold Fast.
In West Oak. What's Get Woke?
Is the other
Oh, right.
King's Coast Coffee. Yeah, I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Player One for me is supposed to be the West Oak because the Insomniac is Player One.
Got it.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17.
Yeah, so this would be 18.
Oh, right. I thought, for some reason, I thought this. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is going to go right above West Oak for me.
I'm going to do this right under Coyote. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 6th place for me. Honduras.
Yeah, which is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, we should have 10 a season. This will be the only one with 20 because this is rough.
Yeah. So we'll do 10 a season. It has chocolate mousse, plum nectarine, and vanilla cream flavors. I can definitely taste the chocolate mousse in it.
I love it. That's so good.
Yeah. It gives us the farmer's name, the farm. It was a dry mill. It was at 1,800 meters above sea level, and it was washed. Beautiful coffee, progressively sourced, revealed. If you don't get that joke, I said Prague instead of coffee, and he made some revealed in the roast, proven in the cup. Goodness. It has a 9-year direct trade relationship.
I wish my relationships lasted 9 years. Got him. This is why I play Magic. I'm doing all right for myself.
Yeah, you're doing all right, bud. You all right? You doing okay? But yeah, not bad. It's a good cup of coffee. Like,
I mean, look,
like again,
we have decided that nothing will beat Valhalla Java.
And then everything literally outside of like Cracker Barrel and Holdfast Coffee are like good cups of coffee. You know, like they're like I could drink this every day type stuff. You know.
Can we call out Well-Minded Coffee Company in Highland Village?
I mean, we can go shit on them. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You want to do that now on the thingamajigs? So, people started talking about it. I don't know why I moved that. People started talking about it, and now people are like posting reviews and shit about them. So our friend Ashley, did I tell you about this? So she works there.
Yeah.
With Shelby Frank, right?
Yeah.
So she got really sick because she has the immune system of a dead woman. And so she went to the doctor. She tested negative for COVID, but she got really nervous, so she started wearing a mask. And the owner started making fun of her, and then got some of the guests to chime in and make fun of her as well for wearing a mask.
Jesus.
And then so they don't believe in COVID.
Yeah.
And they encourage guests not to wear masks, and they also have a sign that says like, we can't prove that you have a medical condition or we can't ask that you have a medical condition. And so the way that it's worded, it's just like it's definitely there. That's just like, yeah, you don't have to wear a mask because we can't ask you anyways.
Oh yeah.
And so there was one review, and then someone posted it on the Denton Downtowner, and then just an arsenal of like people were just like, the fuck. And then they went to the reviews, and they were just like, everyone was just like taking my business somewhere else. Like, I can't believe you guys, blah, 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 blah. Just going down the list. And apparently it turns out like they, Well-Minded Coffee pays someone to erase all the reviews. So they're still at 4.5. Even though people do 1 star, they pay someone to wipe it, and then it stays at 4.5 views. They also don't look at any of the reviews. They just look at the star rating, and then if it's down, they'll pay.
That's fucked.
So I'm like, I'm not going over there. However, I am going to go over there with a mask, and I'm going to make sure I haven't had cigarettes in 3 days. Then go, and then just get a cup of coffee, and then see if the guy, because also the owner is just like talks about energy, like I can sense your energy. I'm be like, good, because it's tap 2 swamps, you know. But I want them to talk to me, because like I don't know. I mean, people that if they haven't known who I am, I can be a fucking asshole, and I quite miss being that person because the bars are closed. So it would be nice to just go in, make sure I'm hungover, no cigarettes, wearing a mask, and if they ask about it, I'm just gonna go fucking crazy.
Do it. Yeah, no. I'll say this now, and it can go on the record. Fuck you guys. First off, you make terrible coffee.
Terrible coffee.
Terrible, the worst. How are you in business?
Why would you? Who looks at lemonade and like, you know what? That should be in brown caffeine water.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Let's ruin people's days.
Citrus and coffee don't go together. First off, fuck you guys.
Correct.
Number 1. Number 2. What the fuck? People are dying across the world
pretty fast.
And I don't like to get too political on the podcast. It's not about that. But what the fuck? This isn't a political thing. Even it's just wear a fucking mask.
It's
You're
not
literally
that
putting all of those people at risk because you have too much of pride to admit something. Like,
Dude, I have so many friends that are rock climbers, like they're boulder climbers.
yeah,
Even one of my friends, Kai, good friend of mine, he might actually be on the podcast. He dabbled in a little bit of magic, but he works for a rock climbing company, and he sets stuff sometimes with the mask on.
yeah.
Like it's not hard to wear a mask.
It's not hard.
Also, people with asthma or anxiety or things like that, like I'm not trying to diss on anxiety or asthma, but first of all, I smoke cigarettes and have asthma,
Yeah.
and I wear a mask 8 hours a day at work. It doesn't bother me at all.
Doctors and nurses have been doing it for decades. People around the world
crazy.
have been doing it for decades in all sorts of fields and professions.
There was some racist shit at my job that so this lady did not want to wear a mask because she didn't want to be associated with China. Because they always wear masks when people are sick, and I was just like, and I had to be like, I'm out. I just walked off because even like I can't remember who I was by, but that person was like, because I'm Asian,
Yeah.
and I was just like, nope, I'm walking the fuck away. And then like I think it might have been, I can't remember who it was, but they were like, I'm surprised you didn't go off, and I was like, I wanted to, but I'd also lose my job.
You know what's funny? I saw a post on Reddit earlier today about this. It was like people, they put their seatbelts on when they get in the car. Yeah, they put their seatbelts on when they get on planes. Getting onto the plane, they have to take their shoes off, and all these other things, put in a bucket, and do that. How is that not? How are you okay with that? But putting a mask on is taking away your liberties.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of the Dark Knight and the Joker quote where he's like, when everything's going according to plan, it's fine. But as soon as something doesn't go according to plan is when everybody starts freaking out. That's butchered, but
Yeah.
and that's literally all that's what's happening. Is people aren't upset about their liberties being taken away. It's people are upset because this isn't part of the plan, And it's people are so narcissistic and naive to think, that they can't grasp, that the world is going through something at this point. Like, if we had a world war happen, I'm pretty sure everybody would just be like, oh, no, that's not happening. Because it's not affecting them on a daily basis. And as soon as it does, that's when they start freaking out and getting upset.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dude, like, I call them herds. Like, just the normal people that are just like the people that, like, if there was, like, mass catastrophe next to them, they would be the ones running away versus like people that are like, the term woke or educated is the proper term, not fucking stay woke or just read, those people would like actually figure, okay, let's save some people, let's figure out what's happening, analyze the situation. I used to be a part of the herd, I'll admit that, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm fucking not a dumb shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'll wear a fucking mask because like people are dying.
Yeah,
like it's to the point now. I'm not gonna say who yet. Have I mentioned where I work?
I think at some point we may have, but
Well, yeah. There was a confirmed case
yeah.
there, and we haven't really like shut down and done anything, and like everyone's like freaking the fuck out to the point where I'm, as of right now, until the pandemic in Texas, realistically the world, but specifically Texas, goes down, I am no longer allowed to see my family.
Yeah.
Because Mildred has lupus and my mother has high blood pressure.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, it'd be probably smart if I just don't see them anymore.
Well, yeah, it's like it's getting to the point where it's, as silly as it sounds, I don't like going outside, because it's just like, it's like just being around people. You have no idea, because the issue with COVID is you don't start seeing symptoms for 14 days, right?
Yeah.
Like potentially. So it's like, you ran into somebody, right? But you don't know if that person ran into somebody that had it, but then now they have it, and now you have it, and now I have it, and the people I now am around, have it, but I don't know that I have it because it takes so long.
Yeah. So I found my buddy told me about a site, and I'm going to try to find it, and then I'm going to send it to probably the group chat.
Yeah.
It's free testing. You have to do it yourself, which apparently it hurts.
Yeah, you gotta shove a thing up your nose, probably.
But you just do it, send it off, and then they'll send it back. Now it's still the exact same duration of time.
Yeah.
Like it's not like instant results, but it's better than like paying $50. They send it for free.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's just absolutely blows my mind that the slight inconvenience to some people just lose it, and it's just baffling. But to get back on topic, I guess Double Masters and the shitstorm that is Double
Masters is such a bullshit way of making money.
Yeah,
it's just for like EDH players.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's just a reprints of a bunch of different cards with new looks on them. They're not even, there's no new cards in this set. I'm pretty sure. It's all
I don't
reprints.
think so.
And it's honestly just to get the reserve list cost down on a handful of cards.
Yeah.
Which is silly. And I only have one box, and it's the cheapest box coming. And that's probably the only thing we're gonna open.
Oh, you
up.
actually ordered it?
Yeah, it was $35, 42 with tax, and it's 3 packs. $35 for 3 packs to begin with.
So you would be. So here's what I'm gonna do, because we don't know the price list.
Yeah.
We're going to we're gonna film it. You're going to open it, and then I'm going to price everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just because I'm curious, but also like, okay, so if you don't make your money back, 100%.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing the $100 box. That's why I'm not doing the $300 box. It's worth it to me to spend the $200 on this, right?
100%.
Even if we don't make our money back, it's a really cool experience. There's really cool cards in this. We pulled some awesome cards on this, and it was worth the experience. $300 for a box of cards that I'm literally never gonna use, because I don't play EDH or Modern or anything like that. No, like it's so not worth it. This $100 worth it. We are not gonna get our money back with that. Pretty sure.
With this,
Yeah.
100% we're gonna get our money back.
Even still, but it's just like it's part of the experience, and it's enjoyable, and it's like cool cards that I know. Like if we play Paper Magic again in the next year, we'll use those cards. And with the modern Double Masters, it's just, and the price $300 for a box.
How many
one of
packs for one of those? $300 for 36 cards?
It's
not 36.
It's not even
right?
36. I think it's 24. Let me check. Shopping.
Let me see this shit.
It's $300 for 24 packs. Yeah. You get 2 rares in every pack, and one of them has the potential to be a mythic. Like, that's its selling point. But hell no. Like, no.
Let me see if I can if there's a price list for these yet.
They've revealed a bunch of cards. I don't think they've revealed all of them, but
There's a bunch of cards they revealed.
yeah. It's just insane. It's absolutely insane.
Let's see this shit. Let us see this.
I got so angry I'm getting a headache.
Come on,
Double
baby.
Masters. So the most expensive card in Double Masters being revealed so far are the lands.
Perfect.
$1.31. There's some cool lands for sure, but
No, there's no way that's accurate. No.
oh
fucking
no,
way.
never mind. That's relevance, not price. Sorry. Hold one. Force of Will's Borderless is $334.
Yeah, we could have told you that one.
Mana Crypt 177 Borderless. Avacyn. Jace the Mind Sculptor's coming back.
Yeah, Jace the Mind Sculptor's getting a full art.
Okay. I mean, there's some cool cards in this, but it's again, I'm not expecting to pull any of this in those 3 packs.
Dude, if you like,
If I pull a Mana Crypt, I'll shit myself on camera. Like, super cool. Force of Wills, shit myself on camera.
It's just fucking insane. Like, dude, so we're getting a new Blightsteel Colossus.
Yeah.
One of the strongest infect cards in the game.
Yeah.
Karn Liberated. Karn Liberated is the card that could reset the game.
Yeah.
Like, it literally restarts the game. Jace the Mind Sculptor, only Jace has been banned.
Yeah.
Getting
all the swords.
All the
back.
swords.
Yeah.
We're getting fucking Chrome Mox. What's another one that we're getting? We're getting
Thought of Size is coming back.
Yeah, Force of Will is the best counter in the game. Batter Skull is one of the best equipments.
Thought of Size is going for $100.
Wait, Thoughtseize?
Yeah.
Yeah, that card's fucking crazy too.
Yeah.
We got
New
Stone
Avicen's coming.
Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah.
We're getting Mox Opal. Mox Opal is a banned card in Modern.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is going on?
It's a little ridiculous, honestly. I don't really care,
I don't really know what the fuck's going on. Like,
Yeah.
like, truly, like, this is
Like, honestly, why Double Masters happen is to be able to get Force of Wills, Mana Crypt, Avacyn,
Karn.
Like, it's just to reprint these cards, just to get the reserve list price down. But the issue is the standard card for the reserve list is going down. But these borderless cards are going to skyrocket,
Dude, they're reprinting Brainstorm, and I'm pretty sure I have 6 of them.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Some of these cards don't need reprints, and it's just kind of dumb, and they just need it to fill. Blood Moon's getting a reprint.
So first of all artifact decks are coming back because you're getting like Black Steel Forge. Artifacts you control have indestructible.
All the Urza's lands are coming back. Wormcoil Engine.
I'm really glad. Yeah, Wormcoil Engine is so good.
Yeah.
It'd be fucking really, really maddening. Not maddening, just fucking chaos. If this card list wasn't Double Masters, this was Zendikar. Could you imagine how fucked the entire game would be? I would stop playing.
Yeah.
We have Jace the Mind Sculptor reprint, and then Karn Liberated reprint, Blightsteel Colossus. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, what's interesting with Jace in particular is where they've taken him as a character.
Yeah, he lost all his memory and then fucked a Gorgon.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's like Jason Mind Sculptor.
That's my favorite part.
You fucked a lizard.
Yeah, I know. Jason Mind Sculptor was like the most infamous card, and Teferi really wasn't around at that point, And now like Teferi has taken kind of his role.
Yeah.
Also, Planeswalkers aren't what they used to be, which sucks, but whatever.
Well, they left Zendikar. Zendikar is where they like get their power. Like a lot. Well, it's not where they get their power.
Yeah.
But when you get on Zendikar, it's just like their power is enhanced. That's why all of Zendikar Planeswalkers are OG as fuck.
Well, yeah, because that's where like the new Planeswalkers, like that's where they really like started. That's where all those good cards come from. So yeah, like Zendikar is gonna be cool. The Planeswalkers are probably gonna be OP. It'll be interesting to see what they do with how like Teferi holds up because Teferi's the best planes. Well, Liliana's really good too, but
So let me ask you a question. Speaking of Zendikar, you see those big ass crystals?
Yeah,
all over the place.
They're Eldrazi.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, I know they're and that's why I'm like, Eldrazi are coming back, but
so they got locked away. They need to come. They need to get unlocked. But the thing is, like, I can't remember if like Emerald Cool got killed or some shit.
Well, Emerald Cool and the Eldrazi went to what's that other planes? Eldritch Moon took place in Avacyn and all that stuff. I forget.
Oh, in Innistrad?
Innistrad, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happens to them. Because like in some of the art, you see like the crystals are there in the artwork.
Yeah, well, I mean, also
that's come out.
Ulamog is still on Zendikar.
Yeah, like maybe this supports my theory also that we're gonna get a Zendikar like entire block of this, not just one set.
Oh, I'm so down.
And that so Zendikar's happening. And then the next set will be Eldrazi, and then the third set will be like a big climax, kind of like how War was.
Dude, I remember when Rise of the Eldrazi came out, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is happening?" Did you ever see? I gotta find it now. It was the most fucking crazy Eldrazi card. And all we did was like when we were back in the day, we just played. Spawn Sire of Ulamog. We just played mono green ramp just to get this guy. So it's a 10 drop, right?
Mhm.
It's a 7 power, 11 toughness. It has Annihilator 1. No big deal. Who gives a fuck? I mean, Annihilators are, that mechanic is fucked. You tap 4 colorless, create 2/0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens. They have sacrifice it, add 1 colorless. And then the second ability is tap 20. Cast any number, so cast, keep that word in mind. Cast any number of Eldrazi cards you own from outside of the game without paying their mana cost. So cast as in you play fucking Kozilek, Ulamog, you play Emerald Cool. So all of these triggers have an Ulamog or Emerald Cool, you get an extra turn. So you get to swing with all these. And so you pretty much just like board wipe the entire thing and just swing in. It's so fucked.
Having Eldrazi come back to Fairy, take an extra turn. Yeah. I don't think the Eldrazi will be as strong.
They learned from Rise of the Eldrazi.
Yeah.
Rise of the Eldrazi was such a fucking crate. Like, dude, if God forbid they accidentally reprint any kind of like transmogrify.
Oh yeah.
If they do any kind of big ass Eldrazi's, I'm running that.
You know it's in rotation right now, which would be beautiful, which might make me want to run it. The card I hate the most, we talked about last week. Claim the Firstborn. You know, it's a mini Agent of Treachery, but
Well, if it's Eldrazi, it's 3 or less. You would have to run Active Treason. It's a 3 drop, and you just it gains haste, untap it, and then dude, literally fling.
Yay.
Swing, fling.
Bonk.
Bonk. God forbid I run an oven. I'll feed an Eldrazi to an oven. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I would be so mad running an Eldrazi deck. Bonk. Your Eldrazi's not my food.
I don't want to be a pie.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so anything else you want to talk about?
Not really. I mean, the album is pretty much the album's done. There's a few things I have to work on, but the album got delayed obviously because of COVID.
Yeah.
I'm working on tattoo stuff.
Yeah.
I sent him a bunch of stuff. I'm either gonna get, as far as this arm, I'm either gonna get Darth Maul, the Soul Eater Moon, or a squid this next session, or we're thinking about just doing the little bitty guys to fill all this in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm gonna get Gruul. I might get Gruul right here, but I'm definitely not getting Boros.
No.
And then I'm gonna get probably Orzhov right here. You know, but other than that, I think that's it. And then Warframe stuff, I'm gonna get a doe here, like a small little boy. Just the head, and then from there we'll work on filler after this, and then chess we have to wait on because he needs to make more money.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, other than that, no, I'm thinking about working on the new another album.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to take fucking breaks.
It's good. Keep your brain active.
Yeah.
Going. So.
But
yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about. I just wanted to, complain about Arena, talk about the new booster set because it's gonna be weird.
I'm not. What you bought, that's all I want to fuck with. I didn't even think we were gonna buy anything, to be honest.
I didn't want to, but I was just like, it's $30. At the end of the day, if we get something, we get something. Who knows? We might pull Force of Will or Mana Crypt. I don't know. But I just, just wanted to, test it out, see what it was like. For the
It'd make good
channel.
content, but
yeah, it's good. But yeah, there's no way in hell I'm buying anything else of that.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Outside of if we pull Force of Wills, and I can sell it and get the money back for it, I'll buy one of the bigger boxes. But
yeah,
that's it. That's the only way we're getting more stuff is through, but that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think at least my Shocklands that I have, I'm gonna sell and then probably put towards just a box.
Yeah.
Any of my cards that are rotating, because it's to the point now we've already made it so.
And yeah,
we've already made it so far in Arena that I'm just I'm not gonna play physical Magic anymore probably.
Yeah.
As far as standard.
Yeah.
So I'm probably just gonna sell some of my like OG Magic cards. Not any of the ones that we've pulled. I think those are like, especially the collector boxes and stuff.
Yeah, like, and I wouldn't even like if it comes to it, like I wouldn't mind selling them, like if it's for the sake of getting something else, you know. But
Oh yeah, for another box, yeah, for sure. Like I'm
if
gonna.
Zendikar slaps, you know, I mean slaps. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like fucking, let's just buy that shit. But
Yeah. Oh, dude. Speaking of, real quick, and then we can go. So Maggie saw the full art Triome lands. So she literally is getting the high definition versions, and then she's going to print them out at UNT and then frame them. She was like, "Oh, I love them so." And I was
no,
like,
that art is awesome. Like, I mean, that's a little, yeah, but
she also, like, we went to the card shop, and I was like, "I'm not gonna buy anything right now. Like, you know, I'm just gonna see what we're doing, blah blah blah." And then she was like, "Well, I am." And then she bought fucking 2 showcase Thrones arts. One Fae of Wishes foil,
yeah,
and then the other one was the adventure, like the 1-drop adventure was like add 1 mana to your mana pool, and then I was like, "What the fuck?"
it's weird.
And
I
then
mean,
she,
there's cooler ones, like the Murderous Rider one is phenomenal.
yeah.
My stuff's falling apart. All right, so
All right.
before this
Thanks for
turns
listening.
into a shit show, yeah, hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, The Magic of Coffee. Email is magicofcoffee@gmail.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're listening to this on SoundCloud or any other podcast platform, share it.
And go look at our YouTube content. We have a bunch of stuff. Drunk Magic just released. You can also see, if you are listening, you can see the footage of said podcasts on YouTube, and box openings and things like that.
Yeah, for sure. As always,